We all try and be predictive based on the current set of conditions in the world. And there are a number of conditions in the world that the switch could flip very quickly. And there's enough of those triggering events right now that the probability of any one or any set of them happening in the next couple of months is probably pretty high. I kind of talked about it on the show a few weeks ago that it's like a bunch of tortoises sticking their head out of the shell. And, there's a few that might pop out here. There's obviously a massive problem with getting gas to Western Europe for this winter. There's an emerging problem with food insecurity in Africa, South Asia, around the world. There is obviously continuing escalating conflict in Eastern Europe. This NATO situation may or may not help. The Taiwan visit may or may may not help.
Is it escalating? Yeah.
I think Sweden and whatnot joining NATO is
okay. Sure.
Is going to be viewed as provocatory, and it could not make things cooler and calmer over there, but make them more tense. I mean, we view it as a security issue, but it really is a conflict escalation issue. And then I think that there are emerging markets problems. Argentina is facing 60% inflation. Brazil has a criminal as their president right now, and he has said publicly in the last couple of days that he will not leave office if he loses the election because the election is fraudulent. And if that happens, then you could see massive civil unrest. He's been encouraging the population in Brazil to go to the streets and fight back. And there are a number of these flashpoints. And by the way, that's a massive food supplier, as well as a massive holding in EM credit portfolios around the world. US consumer credit is a problem. We just had the largest number of new credit card accounts opened since 2008 in Q2 from the New York Fed report yesterday. All of these things I'm painting as pictures of potential flashpoints for what could quickly become wildfires or brush fires that spread very quickly in markets and could escalate some of the consideration. So I don't feel like I look around and say, everything is good, we're in a good place. There are some indications that some of these stagflationary considerations and concerns we may have had in the way that markets are behaving right now gives us a pause, gives us a respite, makes us feel okay. But there are also a lot of things that could go wrong. And any one of those things could be a triggering point.